listening to Radio Connections with Pace, where it all comes together with your host, Gina Pagnata Murphy and Ebony Walton.
Hey, top of the day to you.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Oh, please, just chill.
You see, I don't like it.
I know she don't like it, but we had a little technical difficulty. We apologize for being late today, but better late than never at all. And so something was going on with the camera. Yeah. And that's Ebony's pet peeve with the camera thing. But hey, so if you don't see a real good shot today, forgive us, but we're here. And grateful to be here. Welcome. Today is May 17th, and you're online with Radio Connections with Pace, where it all comes together. And today is Truthful Tuesdays as always. I'm your host, Gina Pagnata, president of Pace.
And I am your co-host, Ebony Walton, the vice president of Pace. And this show is for City of Atlanta employees, whether you're new or seasoned, classified or none, on-site or teleworkers. This platform was created to bring awareness to all things in the city, whether good or bad, in hopes to finding a resolve.
Let's talk about it. Well, so before we get going, cheer up, Ebby. We still being seen. She wants us to be so picture perfect. I tell you, producer to producer, y'all need to get it together because I got to be seen too.
I'm done.
Anyway, so we're going to get this thing on because we got to bring some news to the people, whether you see the shadows or you can hear us or whatever. But anyway, we apologize for being late, but we're here. So, how was your week?
It was good. I had a good week. I spent some time with my children and the grandbabies. So, of course, that was good. And getting ready to be gone.
So, you didn't give me a chance to say, well, how's your next week getting ready to be or the rest of the week going to be? I hate her. I'm jealous. So, Ebby, what are you getting ready to do for the rest of the week?
Go to Cancun.
Is that where?
Mexico.
I told y'all people about going to Cancun and outside of the country, all these strange lands.
But this is my first time going out of the country. So I'm excited.
I ain't gonna say nothing bad about no Cancun, but honey, please, disclaimer.
Yeah.
I've been hearing some things about it. You
Don't
be
start,
careful.
Gina. Don't start.
Ain't Cancun, Mexico near that
Okay,
I won't, because I don't put nothing bad make you think because you got to get in an airplane fly.
Exactly. So, and I'm already afraid of planes anyway. So
me too.
This will be my third time flying, but I gotta get. I'm working on it.
You need some drugs.
I'm gonna have some liquor. Some liquor. I'm gonna have.
Man, when I rode that plane that time going to Puerto Rico, that liquor didn't do nothing for me. That stewardess hurried up. My sister must have told her that y'all better hear him give her a drink. They come running back there before we, right soon as we leveled, and gave me that, say, gulp it down. She told me to gulp it down straight. All I did was holler slow.
Hopefully I won't holler at all. I just want to relax.
Anyway, you have a good time. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Y'all got to be careful coming back, too.
Yeah, definitely.
They're going to make you do that
COVID
testing. Yeah, because I don't want to be sitting up in here and you be... Don't start. You're already burping like a frog.
I don't burp like that. So.
Anyway, before we get started,
yes,
I gotta say, Mama Ebony, listen,
Berthina.
Mom,
I didn't call her Berthina on purpose. I just was saying that because that's what I want her to call.
You know your daughter, and so she had no right. I'm with you. She had no right to say you get on her nerves.
Last week, my mama called me last week, and she said, I just want you to know, thank you for letting all the people that you guys talk to on this podcast that I get on your nerves. I didn't know I get on your nerves. Everybody's mom get on their nerves. It's a good love nerve, it ain't the bad nerve. It's a good nerve. You're supposed to.
My mama didn't.
Y'all type of people are different.
Y'all my white side.
Y'all type of people are
Well, Mama Bertha, I love you. And thank you for reaching out to me and giving me a phone call when I was in my little space. And I appreciate you. And we love you. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
All right, our movie of the week is going to be Big Eyes. You haven't seen it. I told you about it last week. It's not bad. So it's a late 1950s, early 60s. There was an artist, Walter King. He was acting like he was doing all these nice paintings, and the people had really big eyes. But his actual paintings that he did was really, I won't tell you guys. But he got married to this lady that was a real artist. And so he took her work as his. And they got married. Before he took her work as his, they got married. Then he took her work as his and was saying, and back in those days, he was saying because she was a woman, they wouldn't accept her work. So he took it. She obliged, that was her husband. All those years, and then once they got divorced, she went back and said it was actually her paintings. And it was a big funk about it. It was the movie was, you just got to see it. It was really,
I think I've seen that. Is that a remake?
I don't know if it's a remake or not.
It seems like I've seen a storyline like that.
It was
you're a movie
really
spoiler,
good.
so you just done told the whole thing. So what happened in it?
I'm not going to tell you what happened in there.
I might go back and look at it. It's on Hulu,
Netflix.
Okay.
Big Eyes. It's really good. It was really good. But kind of, to me, it's kind of like how they depict fear for women in a man's world. He did that by saying that, telling her they're not going to accept you. You're a woman. And that's just kind of how it is now. Women are told to act a certain way, behave a certain way, so you can be accepted amongst your colleagues that are mainly male, or you won't be accepted. We still have to be who we are. At the end of the day, you got to be who you are.
Are you going to find something? I'm going to watch that movie, and we're going to hope you all watch it. It sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting, but when are you going to watch something really exciting like Doctor Strange or,
I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to watch it.
Despicable.
This what?
Despicable?
Despicable Me?
Yeah.
I watched this movie last week.
Oh, okay.
It was.
I like the children's movies, or even that when the house flies up with the balloons. I like stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that too. I watch those kind of movies too.
Inspiration. What you got?
Nothing is impossible. The word itself, if you guys can see it, the word itself is impossible. But if you separate the I and the M, it's I'm possible.
Oh, wow. That is so cool, Ebony. Where do you come up with that? Nothing is impossible, but the word itself separated it is I'm possible.
Yeah.
Is that one of those dichotomies? What do you call it?
No, it's not. It's not a dichotomy.
Oh, so what is that?
Impossible. I'm going to put it up here for you guys.
Impossible. Then you separate it is I'm possible.
Mm-hmm.
We ought to make. Is there like a banner for that or something? We need to.
I'm possible.
Yeah, I'm possible.
But if you put it back together,
it's impossible.
It's impossible.
You're so smart.
Sometimes. All the time. I try to tell her she listens to me. All right. Let's hold up. Let's see.
Yeah, impossible.
Impossible.
I'm possible. So what do you call that word?
Too many word? What's a too many word?
No, what do you call that word when that something like that happens? Is there a word for that?
I'm sure it is, but I don't know it.
You mean you don't? Okay, moving right along.
I said I'm smart sometimes. No, okay. Don't put me on the spot now.
Okay.
Don't embarrass me.
Okay.
Gosh. She just won't let me have a little piece of something. You know what I'm saying? Just a little piece. You got to go a little further. I'm just trying to, I don't understand.
Is on the sparrow.
I'm done.
Anyway, so you all check that out. Hey, I'm gonna put that on a little post-it pad, put it over my computer.
Impossible.
I'm impossible. Impossible for a plain love pumpkin.
Oh, now see, I love Cinderella.
Impossible. Anyway, what's the song for the week?
The song for the week is going to be Lawrence Hill remake of His Eye is on the Sparrow.
Okay. A remake.
It is a remake, right?
Okay.
It's not a pump-up song. It's just a nice song. I mean, you just listen to it. I think we did slow last week, right? No, we did punk.
Why should I feel? We don't own the rights to this music, but we're gonna let you listen to it just a little bit for the ones out there that needing to hear it. Why should my heart feel lonely? It's pretty.
It is very pretty.
And long for heaven and home. When Jesus is
You're not to sing, you're not to
portion.
hum.
I'm gonna sing that song.
It's
Church
all right.
singing.
All right.
A constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. We don't own the rights to this music. When you get a chance, repeat who is it by that version.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill?
Yeah.
The Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And
I
I
know
be singing
that.
it like I can sing.
Girl, we gonna record that. I got to sing that in church. Sunday.
Yes. So you have any kudos that we got to give out this week?
To some graduates. Don't we have some
That's it.
graduates?
We do have some graduates. We got a special shout out for them though. So we have a one from last week. Miss Young graduated last week from college while working full time. And then two of Ms. Rodriguez, two of her children are graduating, moving up in school. One is going to high school, her young daughter, and then her son is coming from a magnet school, getting ready to go to middle school.
Oh, congratulations.
So we have a little shout out for them. Then we have.
And then we got the kudos to the mayor, Andre Dickens, that I hear and heard. He paid a visit this morning to E911. Crickets.
I wish I had cricket noise.
Crickets. Anyway,
That's a bird.
We appreciate it because wish I was there, but maybe I shouldn't have been there. But I'm glad he went. But he need to go instead of go again at night. Crickets.
We want to remember those that have lost loved ones.
Say it again.
We want to remember those that have lost loved ones.
Oh, yes.
We had, that I'm aware of, a Miss Wimber, she lost her aunt, another matriarch, and then your daughter lost her puppy. And that's family.
Oh, that's was
family.
Heartbreaking for her. She lost the puppy on the way to the vet. And by the time they took the baby back into the emergency room, it took its last breath.
Oh.
And she was devastated. And we don't know. It just started not eating and losing weight and think it had like worms before she could get, because it was a puppy.
It was a puppy.
She was a rescue dog. My daughter wanted to do a rescue dog. But when you know, I won't say nothing, but once you get those kind of dogs, you got to immediately take them, to get them checked out and all of that. But
and it's always a chance. So
yes.
So let's give a moment. Not shout out there.
We also a moment to the ones that got killed in that.
Two situations. California, and then what was the other one? What was the other?
It's a shopping center.
The shopping center.
Supermarket or something like that. I don't
so
remember.
we're gonna.
But you all know what we're talking about. So we give them a moment of silence to those people that lost their lives, or some moment of silence. Bow your heads. All righty then.
Okay, we gotta shake this thing up because
let's get it up.
We drowning over.
She's upset right now, y'all, because her camera didn't work.
Working. So anyway, we're gonna bring our friend on. That's gonna bring us some life.
I don't like.
We're gonna
bring him on.
I didn't. Well, bring him on then, Gina.
Okay, bring it up.
You should know it by heart.
No, because I can speak from the heart now.
Go ahead,
ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
All right, now getting in my element. Getting ready, because it's time to hear some words of wisdom as he shared his tidbits on women for this month. And it is the motivational the articulate, the diabolical Spencer Croft in the house,
There it is.
y'all.
There it is. There it is. There it is. What's going on, ladies? What's going on, ladies? Hey, listen, 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 Ebony. Let me just tell you something, Ebony. Things happen. All right, things happen. I mean, for real. Now, first of all, the fact that God woke you up this morning, what you tripping for, huh? And what happened to you about that camera? That's a whole cancel check. We
There
here
you
right
go.
now.
You're
You, know,
back.
you understand what I'm saying? Hey,
Okay,
listen, we're
okay.
going to do this thing. This is your boy Croft. You know I'm your residential communicator. You know I'm a motivator and a mind stimulator. That's exactly what I do. Hey, listen, y'all. We're going to do our thing. And today, we want to talk about the untold history story of women in science and technology. You know, they were leaders in building the early foundation of modern programming and unveiled the structure of DNA. Their work inspired environmental movements and led to the discovery of new genes. They broke the sound barrier and gender barriers along the way, and inspiring more young women to pursue careers in science starts with simple sharing their story. That's all they had to do. Anna Rogue D. Dupre was born in Puerto Rico, y'all, in 1853. She started a school in her home at age 13, wrote a geography textbook for her students, which
Wow.
was later adopted by the Department of Education of Puerto Rico. Puerto
Wow.
Rico, Gina. You know, Rogue had a passion for astronomy and education, founding several girls only schools, as well as the College of Mayagüez, which later became the Mayagüez campus of the University of Puerto Rico. Rogue wrote The Botany of the Antilles, the most comprehensive study of flora in the Caribbean at the beginning of the 20th century. Rican women's right to vote. Hey, listen, y'all, these women were doing their thing. You understand what I'm saying? And we just want to give it up to the women. And
Yes.
Ebony, y'all talking about these graduates,
Yeah.
right? Y'all talking about these graduates.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, y'all. I really want to give it up. I want to give it up to Tiffany Young. You know, she graduated with a BA degree from Georgia State, y'all.
Woo.
Hey, listen, Brian Rodriguez, he's graduating from a magnet elementary school. My God. And Gabby Rodriguez, she graduated from middle school. Hey, listen, y'all, we want to make sure we give it up to everybody for doing their thing. Hey, listen, no matter what obstacles come your way, Ebony, Gina, no matter what obstacles come your way, always let it be the greatest day of your life. And you always know I say that because tomorrow is a promissory note that you may not ever see. And yesterday is a canceled check. So all we got is right now. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, listen, y'all, we're going to do our thing. This is your boy Croft. And I want to thank you so much for your time this time. And until the next time, I hope it's better than the last. And as my dad would always say, you're never out of business when you mind your own. Hey, listen, y'all, your boy Croft right here on Radio Connections with Pace, where it all comes together. All right, ladies, y'all have a good one. Peace.
Thank you.
Always so inspirational. Make me laugh. See, he was so somber. Now he made us laugh.
He did.
Made me laugh. Anyway.
He understood the assignment.
But okay, right. Whatever. We'll love him. Thank you, Spencer, producer number 2. But I'm here to flip the script. Producer number 2, and Spencer, you be producer number 1, so we can get this thing together. Anyway.
Whatever.
So what we got?
So, did you know?
Uh-oh. Did you know? Here we
Did
go.
you know? There are a few odors that are pleasing, as everybody loves that new car smell.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the new car smell. I know you guys like the new car smell. But did you know that it's a nice smell, but what is it made of? And I'm finna tell you. The concentrations that are found in a typical new car aren't dangerous, but it is found a smell that's found in nail polish. They use nail polish, auto fuel, and petroleum to get you that new car smell.
So what you're saying, what I need to do right now, because my car smells kind of like weird,
is
get some new polish,
nail polish,
auto fuel, and petroleum, and mix it up, and then just spray it in there.
Blow up though, but you go ahead and try and see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Where you find this stuff? Okay. So what is today? I got a smell for you. That'll get that.
That's what it is. This is the new car smell. That's what they use to get that smell.
I'm gonna copyright my.
So today is national, as we speak about graduations, it's National Tassel Day. I meant to bring my graduation hat up so I could put my little tassel over to the side. Again, graduating from whatever levels, grades, it's an accomplishment. It's a good thing. It is a good. So our hats go off to all the graduates that are graduated already and coming up on graduation. Today is also National Cherry Cobbler Day.
Where's my cobbler? Where's that?
Why?
I
close your eyes and imagine.
You don't have time to cook.
I just was cooking.
You going out of town.
I just cooked lunch. What did I cook for lunch for you today?
Oxtails.
Oh, so I didn't have time to do what? Say what? Exactly. Close your eyes and imagine the cherry cobbler. The tartness, the sweetness, and then the little crumbling of the pastry. The warmth, and a little ice cream, a little cold on the side. Oh, don't just taste it. There's your cherry cobbler right there.
That sounds like that chocolate volcano meltdown.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
Okay.
Today is also National Pat Rat Day. Are you a pat rat?
Now, it depends on what kind of pack rat you're talking about. Rats for real? That's
no,
in a pack?
A pat rat, like junk.
Junk mail? Or you know you got that old pack rat with Sammy Davis Jr. back then called a pack rat.
No, like cluster.
Oh, no, I'm not a pack rat.
Oh, your desk is clear?
At work?
Where isn't it clear at then?
In my house.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You like a little clutter.
But I bet y'all know where I can find everything.
That's what everybody that's a pet rat say. They all say the same thing. All say the same thing. So we have a little bit of city news again from last week. You'll remember for law enforcement, Six Flags, May 21st through the 22nd. Tickets are $46.99.
Too much.
Every Wednesday, they having the 3201 at MLK Drive. I think May 11th through June 8th. For basketball. That's something the mayor is doing or having something going on like that.
You get your free haircuts.
And you get a free haircut.
You going out there and get yours cut?
I don't let but one person come out here and he's sitting ready to move. But he told me he's going to let me know.
Well, just see if you can find one. I mean, we up here giving them accolades. You're not going to let them cut your hair for free?
I don't let nobody cut my hair for free.
I wonder if they cut mine.
Go ahead, let them cut yours.
I mean, not off, just trim it.
Go ahead, let them cut.
Oh, okay.
I don't just let anybody put their hands in my head. Fitness Center is open at 235 Central Avenue, Suite A. So if you guys ever use it.
Central what?
Central
Avenue.
I said Central Avenue.
No, you didn't.
That's Central Avenue.
You said Central Avenue.
Whatever. Hey, Tamara. Or you can get your season passes for Six Flags.
Okay. Tamara, she said Central Avenue. I know she did.
No, I did not. Okay. And I found my shoes, Tamara. Ooh, I got to show you my shoes. No,
you need to show that to the shoe lady.
Yeah.
You should have asked her, can you borrow some from her?
I need to find out what size she wears.
She said not. Well, we're not going to get.
Don't be telling my shoe size.
I told you just get wide. Whatever it is wide. Don't be scared.
Okay. All
right.
What you got, Gina?
Whew. Let's talk about this a little bit. Now, I ain't going to say the name.
Don't say the name.
Because a disclaimer, but I'm very unhappy with an organization. And I'm just going to, an organization that's one of our benefits to the city of Atlanta. I'm not going to say the name. I'll tell you why. Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Hopefully y'all should know what that is.
You know, I don't understand why in pandemic, let me just say this real quick. My son is in quack, quack.
Mm-hmm. I get it too.
And He didn't know. He thought it was the accidental coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And new people coming in board. Some of them with a new job, they don't know about these. So the city send all these vendors out and they sucker them in the side and stuff, and they get all of this money. They don't make but $15 an hour and everything. He's paying $62 a month for this particular coverage. Got injured, and I filled the paperwork out for him. And I back in the day, all you supposed to do fill out everything.
Yeah.
Got the employee to fill out everything, and now they need a W-2 form. So they sent a W-2 form. Yeah, because come to find out, after I did this on March the 7th for him. It's still, today is May 17th. He ain't got a resolve yet to get 3 days of disability.
I don't know why is that hard, because when I fill out we love it on our side of the road.
Well, hold up. Let me tell you why. Because after all of this, I finally found out today what was going on. So apparently when you go to urgent care, not to like you're a doctor or whatever, you have an emergency, you go to the emergency room, they give you all of your emergency sheets when you leave.
Yes.
If you're going to put you out on sick leave or put you out, they give you all of that at one time.
Okay.
But they don't go filling out no AFLAC paperwork, no FMLA paperwork, none of that kind of paperwork, workers' comp. They don't do none of that. If you are in your primary care physician, they fill that out. But urgent care and them, they don't do that. Because they give you what you need when you leave. It's urgent care, you're supposed to follow up. Well, anyway, he hurt his finger, crushed his finger, whatever. And I filled out the paperwork. It put him on a splint. He was out of work, but don't have enough time. Just started work. So when you're out of work, you don't get paid, right? Need your money. So he went back to work early. He just, after 3 days, he put a glove on and said, I got to sling this trash, bump this. I got to. So he was in pain, but he needed to work. Fill out the paperwork. Girl, let me tell you, to this day, we ain't got that money yet for 3 days.
Wow.
I got so frustrated with them. I called the home office, wrote the home office, called the mediator, the mediation, whatever. And I told them point blank, this is not user friendly. So I asked them how much it would, if he was to get the claim filled, how much would it cost? I give him them 3 days, bump that, throw that mess away and come up out of quack, because it's not conducive. I mean, it's your choice. I'm sorry. So even our third party person was like, Miss Pegna, I don't know what to say.
Because I never heard of it.
I'm astounded. So I talked to them and I tried to tell them, because the lady I went back up there. She was nice enough, the doctor, the PA, to give me a statement where they said they need a physician statement to say he was there. But they said because she didn't say they seen him on this date. He's out on this date. He's supposed to return on this date. They didn't want to go ahead and finish the claim. But you got all the paperwork. She gonna tell me, well, it could be an injury or something else. Girl, I want to go through that phone. Because now you're making me feel like I'm stupid. I done sent you everything. So that's how I feel about it. So everybody make their own choice. But I will be bringing this up to the city. And I told him, I'm very transparent. I told them what I was going to do. I told them I was going to talk about it on this podcast. I told them I was going to bring it up to the city hall to see if we can get another type of supplemental insurance over there. I told them everything I'm going to do, but I ain't going to say the name. Quack, quack.
You already said.
Oh, that could be shucky ducky quack quack.
You said the name now.
I did not. No, I did. You did. I didn't say it. Roll it back. Quack quack. Shucky ducky quack quack. That's a comedian say that. But anyway, so
yeah,
I'm really disappointed. I am very disappointed. So
we on our end. I love them, but again, things have changed. I haven't used them in a couple of years.
Make sure you get ready to get your heartburn medicine.
But every year you can use them, because if you go to your doctor's appointment, they reimburse you some monies or some funds for it. So they should have something that you can at least have a choice. Give us 2 options. We used to have 2 choices before, or it used to come out of our checks, but now we have to pay. Actually, it comes from you out of your account now instead of your payroll deduction.
They come out of his check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, really? Ours don't come.
Yeah,
it
comes
out of our
out
payroll.
of his check.
And
get this.
My bank account now.
Oh, well, that's because that's how you have it, but it comes off his payroll.
It used to come out of our payroll. Now it doesn't. Well, it comes out of our.
Then now they're saying that it's open enrollment. You gotta wait. I said, we ain't waiting. Y'all getting ready to stop that. Quack, quack.
Mm.
But my whole point is you make your own choice. I'm not telling you. I'm just letting you know if you're in that organization, you may start having some heartburn trying to get some paperwork done. All because that one physician statement, that little form with the little blocks, she got all the other paperwork is not on that one form. They didn't want to process the claim. Now that ain't customer service to me. But I did what I normally do. I filed a grievance to the home office. But before then, I'm just gonna go ahead and find out what they would have paid. Couldn't find out it ain't even sickness or injury. So I'll just find out what they would have paid. Get to him, let him be happy, and tell him cut the head. Anyway. Moving right along. So that's part of what the union needs to do is let's start looking at and meeting with other things because you got that will benefit everybody's user friendly and don't have to go through all of this. Because Pace was instrumental with quack quack some years ago.
Really?
Yes, before when they used to have you could not have a dependent up to a certain age on your policy. Mm-hmm. And we got it moved to 26. We did that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because if when Mr. Obama, the president, moved your age to cover your kids on your health care benefits and stuff up to age 26, long in school or just age 26, we pay for them. Then why can't your health benefits be up to that range? Yeah. So they did change that policy. So
that's good. That's good.
Moving right along. Tired of that now.
So let's talk about we had an employee with some sick time that was being denied. So
she won't win quack quack, was she?
No.
Okay. We talking about something else?
Something else.
Okay. So
this is within our departments.
Okay.
City.
All right. We're talking about the city issues.
Mm-hmm. City issues. So if I'm an employee, say, hey, I call out sick and I tell you I'm calling to work and I say, hey, I'm not coming into work today. It's short term. Yeah, I have a short term too. I have cancer policy, short term. I have 3 or something policies with them.
Oh, the only thing quack quack had. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Okay, well,
the other ones come out of your bank account. That's what I'm saying. My cancer policy comes out of my bank account with them, and some of their sickness. But for short term, that comes out of your check.
Well, we got to really talk about.
Yeah, I didn't like that because I wanted to just come out of my check.
Quack quack.
It just seemed like it was better.
I like saying it. Quack quack.
But
quack quack.
We had an email. An employee called out of work.
Quack.
She's so sick. I can't.
Okay, go ahead.
So we had an email. An employee was requesting some time off. Well, they didn't request time off. They called out sick. I guess the bigger question is, if I call out 4 hours or 8 hours, does it matter? Should I still be covered for any amount of time? For all that time. If I call out, if I start, I have an 8-hour shift.
Right.
I may have somebody work for me for 4 hours. Right?
Okay.
But then I didn't have anybody to work that second half for me.
Why should you even have to worry about somebody working?
I just felt the way, I just felt like if somebody could work for me, they could. I don't know.
Okay, being proactive.
Just being, But I still wasn't feeling well. So, I couldn't call around and get nobody to work for me last minute or whatnot. I ain't coming. I can't.
You can't come in.
Yeah, okay, I'm not well.
Okay.
Should I get my 4 hours for that?
You should have got the whole 8. Won't you want that word?
Yeah, you wasn't at work. So
why am I? What are you talking about? If I call in, let me get this right. Let me wheel it in. I call in. Let me see what it is. Got to wrap my head around this.
Okay, go ahead. Wrap it around.
I'm calling out sick for the day. Mm-hmm. But
I said, hey, somebody gonna work for me.
I've already double checked to be proactive as a team player to get somebody to work that whole day or at least half of the day because I'm thinking whatever I get done, I may come in that afternoon. However, when that was okay, the person showed up on the schedule, so we won't be short. Yeah. That's all that's about.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm really trying to help.
So they won't be short.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I realized I still don't feel good and I cannot come in. I really can't.
So I called you an hour before.
Okay. Wait a minute. We ain't even going there.
Okay, go ahead.
So that person that was working there 4 hours can't stay any longer.
No, 4 hours.
Okay, so I'm still out sick. So I called you to let you know I can't come in.
Yeah.
Whether it was an hour before, whether it was an hour after, I'm out sick.
Mm.
So what's the problem? Should
She
get paid? What are you talking about? Should they get paid?
That's the letter that they sent to us last week. They wasn't paying. They gave her a 0 for it.
How you gonna give somebody a 0? Did she have the time?
She has the time. She has the time.
Has she been on some kind of disciplinary actions for abusing time?
Nope.
Where y'all doing this at? That's why you can't keep nobody. Where y'all doing this at? I hope it ain't our infamous department. Quack, quack. Oh, Lord Jesus.
So you reached out.
Okay. That's the one?
Yep.
What I don't understand, HR. Now, see, you asked me this question. It ain't so much as that, please. I'm getting on HR now. Data and the science. Your team somebody don't seem to be grasping. My third eye don't see the grasping of their role. How do you not know automatically that you should pay this person? Why do you have to go and investigate, call here, and then don't tell us the truth that you done reached out to this person and we find out you haven't, and we still don't have the answer? Well, it's too late now.
It's too late because we get paid this Friday. And she texted me yesterday. Well, I got a response from who we reached out to, and they said that the young lady, the employee, would have an answer by yesterday. Well, she texted me this morning. She hadn't heard anything.
It's too late.
So now they're getting paid on Friday, and her concern is that her check is going to be 4 hours short.
Yes, exactly. She should have gotten paid 8 hours. What are they problem?
It should be 4 hours short.
Take the wheel. I'm driving Jesus. Take the wheel. If I run into a wall, bam. Because I don't get it. It makes my head ache. It do.
It makes everybody.
It makes my. Where are these leaders? Why? And how do they get these jobs? Well, didn't we talk about common sense a year ago? We need to come back with common sense.
We did. And I guess the biggest issue is when some departments complain to HR. HR wants to, of course, always allow the departments to work these issues out. But if the employees are coming to HR and not to their leadership, it's got to be a reason. And the disconnect now is becoming from HR, or it appears that's the disconnect.
Now let's do a disclaimer. In our opinion.
Okay, in our opinion.
Not the whole department of HR, just
no, not the whole department.
Of HR.
Yeah, just
so let's be specific.
That's
However,
correct.
They work under your regime, HR, Department of Human Resources. And it's time for you to step in and yank a coattail or yank some chains, and either they own the pot and know what they're doing, or they got to get off of them, shut the lid. Quack, quack.
I just don't understand it. It's
I don't either.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating because they're coming to, when the employees send us letters to PACE, then we reach out and we try to get the answers, and then we can't get the answers. Now the employees are like, well, hey, I'm gonna do this way. I'm gonna go this way. When they're paying monies out to their union, they're paying those dues.
But it's not their fault.
It's not.
It's us to keep hollering, kicking, and screaming and yanking, because it's time for us to call out the people that ain't doing what they need to do, or they don't know what they need to do. And HR needs to start checking their employees.
I just think it's some people that don't know much about unions.
You know what I think we ought to start doing?
Corporate, yes. What?
I think these positions, like they do us when they hire us, I think we need to do open records on these people's background.
I don't even know if that's the issue, because if you came from corporate, like my girlfriend and I, we have this conversation all the time, and we always have to just agree to disagree. She's from corporate America, where they do things so much more different, and so she can't figure out why do our department needs a union? What is it that y'all not doing that they need a union? And so then when we talk about what's going on, well, how does that happen? How do they allow that? I said, that's why you need a union. They don't understand. They think that people should have the knowledge, the know-how to do certain things.
Well, you just said the same thing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why you do a background check. Are your credentials for real? No, but are your credentials for real? And just because you coming from corporate America, if you you should be in corporate America. Go back to corporate America. This is the city of Atlanta.
City of Atlanta is just different.
That's because we're always hiring people. Disclaimer, my opinion. We're always hiring people that we don't know why they're leaving. Why do you want to come work for the city? That's the question they should be asking on these interviews.
I think.
Why the DeKalb County you left or retired or they let you go? Why you want to work for the city? There was another one, Baltimore. We had that. Remember the Baltimore raid? Everybody was coming from Baltimore getting high. Why y'all leaving Baltimore coming to the city? What happened over there that y'all came, and said the way we do it in Baltimore, the way we do it in DeKalb County, the way we do it in Napa, the way we do it up. Then why don't you go back? Why you here? Yeah, I said it. Disclaimer, my opinion. Anyway. That's what. Thank you. Go back to background checks. Let's see. You checking on our high school diploma. You checking if we put down there college. So if you tell me if I'm going to be in this director's or commissioner's position, that's even the mayor. Even the mayor. They look back. They look on their background, see what's going on here. And I'm getting ready to be in these unclassified positions that they don't have to appoint. I mean, interview. They just put you in there. I heard. Don't know when that started, but we need to say, okay, if I put down there, I got a certification.
They need to
check that certification, and let's check about that person's personality on that cert. How long you done had the certification, and where did you utilize your certification? And I think on HR, you're supposed to have some type of certs, right? Some type of
yes, you do.
Yeah, you got to have that. So let's check. Like I got to see. Like okay, give you a prime example. Prime example. I got CDLs. Yeah. License to drive a Class B automobile, truck, whatever you want to say. When the last time I've been in a truck? That's about 20 years. When the last
time you drove one?
Now put me in one.
You're going to tear up everything.
Tear up. Now I might not, I still know how to pre-trip. Okay, because that's what you do. But now I got to sit here now. The PSI, when I'm supposed, okay. Boom, I'm tearing some stuff up. I haven't drove a truck, a semi, in years. And actually, the only one that I did drive was doing training. And when I got my test and got passed. So I'm saying that to say, you can have certifications, and I don't know what to do with them.
That's true.
So all these HR people can have these certifications, and ain't really never been in no HR.
Or any other department for that matter.
Because I don't understand that particular issue that you're talking about, why we still waiting on a response. Either yes or no, y'all gonna pay the person, so we can find out if we're going to file a grievance, because the person should have been paid 8 hours. No disciplinary actions on them. No abusive or tardiness or none of that on them. And I call out sick. I'm trying to be nice and get you somebody with 4 hours to come in to help the staffing, but I just can't make it. I'm still sick. I don't want you near me sick. I don't want you at my job sick. And she got the time or he got the time. Pay these people their time. Quack, quack. I'm done. I'm so done. Now, you know what? I done started something. Y'all don't be going behind me doing that quack quack, man, because that's gonna be embedded in my brain. I'm gonna be in a meeting before I know it. Quack quack. Anyway, we're doing our best, you guys. Listen, union members, we're doing our best to get us back, the city back, to treat these employees with the right mindset. You got to be able to change and adjust. You got to be able to have a dialogue and not a monologue. You got to be able to do that and give to have a win-win. But always browbeating somebody. Every dog bites back after a while when you keep mistreating them. Mm-hmm. We just hope you don't get bit. And if you get bit, we hope you don't get bit hard. Mm-hmm. So, members, you hang in there. Don't try to fight this fight by yourself. That's what we're there for.
And one of these young ladies, she was like, I haven't heard anything, so I'm finna send a letter to, and she named off all these. I'm like, no, just hold on. Just wait. And I understand y'all get antsy, you ready for an answer. Nobody said anything to you. If we hadn't had a response, we're not going to give you anything because we don't have a response. We don't have anything to give you. But I just don't know the disconnect between certain departments. Some of the departments we work with, fine, we have no problems with. They bring stuff to the table. We bring stuff to the table. Everybody just back and forth. We feed off of them. They feed off of us. But then we have other departments that just put the wall up as soon as you walk in. Don't even want you to walk in the room. And I can only say that it's got to be, if that's the issue, if that's the case, what are you afraid of? What are you hiding? What are you not able to accept with the unions? That's all it is. What you finna say?
Forgot. No, they should lead by example too.
Exactly, lead by example.
Because we were talking about, somebody had reported to me about some people wearing some in some clothing, and they're around there trying to write you up.
No way.
And you sitting up there looking like you just got out of bed.
Just got out the bed, and you in leadership position.
And don't think, leaders,
that these people ain't
taking pictures,
because they taking them.
They sending them to me.
They are taking them. We got 2 so far. 3. And then you go back and you tell these same employees, you can't wear flip-flops with the back out, but you wear them. You can't wear skirts with the back
skin tight.
You know, I like fitting clothing, but it's gonna be to my knees or over my knees. But again, why are we sometimes on? I go down to City Hall and them women be down there sexy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. But then in certain departments, you have a problem with women dressing a certain way.
I have a problem. My only heartburn with all of this is the city of Atlanta has a dress code already. I don't know where it is. It could be under them old cobblestones with that spider webs on it. But I remember the city having a dress code, period. Now, we need to get back to get that dress code, because there is an appropriate way throughout the whole entire city when you represent the city because you work for them. About some of you have uniforms and some of you that works in the offices, there is already a city code. My problem is, if you're going to follow a code, even if you create and make up a code, you need to be following it yourself. Mm-hmm. So who's going to police you?
Or either you have certain departments that have different leadership tiers, and the higher up you go, you dress however you want to, where the lower you on the level. But then what you're doing is you're creating a hostile environment within the employees amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm a supervisor, but you're under me, so I can dress however I want to dress, however you got to be in uniform. That's creating a problem. That's just, either you're going to go one way all the way or nothing at all.
Well, to me, uniforms is a double-edged sword for me, because I used to be so clean and fly girl back in the day. Ooh, used to be.
You know what?
What? Come to work looking fly. Then they put us in a uniform.
And that's it. No more
Steel
heels.
toes.
No more heels. I stopped wearing heels.
Look here. They wear heel. Put me in some heels right now. Even when I go perform, I be
got to
looking for some
practice.
low flats.
I got to practice.
Gotta come out them heels. I be barefoot.
Yeah.
So
And some people take it to the extreme. But again, pick one side. But don't pick 5 different. Okay, well, this group can wear this group can. Just one way across the board. Consistent. Just be consistent with it. We don't care what way you want to go. Just be consistent.
Well, that song Bring the Sexy Back. But we're not going to work to be sexy, y'all.
No, but naturally, some women just.
And we're not coming to work to look trashy either.
No, you don't. You definitely don't want to look like you're going to the club every day. No, just be professional. Business attire.
But
I like to wear business attire.
Right.
I like to. I like dressing.
You know, I got a complaint, not that recently, but before pandemic. Perfume. Somebody complained about a perfume. What is the problem? Okay, so I can't smell good?
She said, yeah, Tamara. Yeah, just like that. A lot of the employees are just can't wait.
Well, a lot of them just come up.
They tired. It's not that they can't wait. They tired. So in this particular one, she's so tired. They just keep picking just any little thing. She just over it. Any little drop now is just going to set them off. And
HR is supposed to help the employees that are working under bad conditions, not the department heads get rid of them. We've been called, hey, anonymous. We've been doing this for a long time. And that's what I'm still hollering as a president of this union to allocate and advocate for you guys. Mm-hmm. If these folks can't adapt, they need to move on. And upper leadership, who's policing the police? Heck, even the police got one of them committees that, what you call them committees? Not the OPS. What's the committee chat room I'm looking for? What's the committee?
Citizens?
The Citizens Review Board. Even they got that. What the civilians got? They got the union. But you ain't paying us no attention. But all y'all that live in the city, all y'all that live in this city of Atlanta and work for the city, or got family members in the city, use your right to call your council person and complain. You could call them, but calling your department head and all that ain't going to work, or they're the ones that's bringing you down. And we're going to start filing grievance after grievance after grievance till they get tired of seeing grievances. So, again, we reached out to certain departments. I got to give shout outs to the ones that works with us. Again, I am going to do that. To Commissioner Wiggins and Public Works.
Yes, he's come a long way.
A long way.
He's come a long way.
That's my boss.
A long way.
So I got to give him
a long way.
You know, I don't normally shout out.
He was from corporate, and boy, I said when we left that first meeting,
yeah, you told me that. You said you gonna have a problem.
This gonna be a problem.
Everybody said that.
But he has changed.
He was able to
a lot.
Yes.
Over just watching. He sat back and he watched. Well, she ain't lying. But like, why would you go and lie? Why is Pace just coming up with stuff? It's not. This is the truth. He just had enough common sense to just say, You know what? There's some truth to this. She might know what she's talking about.
And they can be an ally versus an adversarial person.
Exactly.
And he's come, and we commend him because he has worked tremendously with us. And then we got Commissioner Browning, HR, and Jennifer Hicks. I got to give them props, the people that's working. And we got DHR, Mr. Norman. He's come a long way.
He's come a long way.
But
this past year.
Yes, he's come a long way.
He's come a long way. He's danced a little bit.
Remember he's lightened up. He's lightened up. A whole smiling more.
I like the relationship that we've cultivated with him. Mm-hmm. I really do. It's nice. Gina, what would be your advice for those that live in the city on approaching their council member without putting a target on your back?
Well, you can do this. You can send them an email. You can text them and let us know that you do it. We need to know because, nowadays we don't know now other than the applications that we have on file when our members join. Yeah. And you may have moved. The city does not give us addresses anymore like it used to because of the state law that has changed. We can get all the other open record stuff, but I can't get your mailing address. That's why it's so important when you all change. Let us know so we can diverse are you living in the city of Atlanta?
And if you want to contact one of your council people and you don't know who it is, or you don't want that,
you can ask us.
Go through PACE. Send us the email. Hey, this is a situation. Who do I need to contact? We'll find out the council person. We'll talk them up for you and put you in contact with them. That's fine. I've just done that recently about requested for a job, and Councilman Amos is looking for someone. So I put them together. Now, whether she reach out or give her resume, I put them together. It's on you now. So
they helped with them 4 people that lost their job.
Yeah,
remember?
Exactly.
And they helped us. We reached out. Got with council.
So that's fine. Go through your union. Use your union. You pay $16 a check. Use them for a lot. You can use. It's not just for bad behavior situations or write-ups and stuff. Use your union for a lot of stuff.
Yes.
The union have connections. She's created all these different connections with a lot of people within the city. Just how long you been with Vice?
Oh, since 2005. Actually, 2006. It was incepted in 2005.
So she's created all of these. I just jumped on board 6 years ago.
You know, I used to be an ASME.
Yeah, you said that. So
I got out and got in PACE.
And I'm glad you did. And I'm glad that I've joined on. You just have the connections that the connections with different leaders, different departments, different ideas, just being around different mindsets.
They told me that a lot of people have said to me I ought to run for office.
I told you that in the beginning.
Yeah, I should run for mayor, but
I know about mayor. You too angry for mayor, Gina. You won't be able to do mayor.
You don't think so?
You'd be worse than Cassim.
I got crickets in my backyard. I can't do that. Yeah, because see, you start talking junk to me on that platform, it's on.
Yeah, you won't.
What? It's on. Oh no! Some of that stuff they be doing, they be sitting up there so calm and collected.
Which email?
But anyway,
I correspond. Yes, that email, anonymous, the correspondence email. Respond to that one. Gina, when will City Council get back to you guys on the COLA increases?
We're negotiating now.
Yeah.
Yes, we're waiting because we had our presentation. You can go back on Channel 26 to read what the union presented and what we asked for. I think I asked for 10% increase in salary for everybody, 2% COLA for everybody,
3% anyway.
But 10%, 2%. For a COLA increase.
We waiting on an update with them too.
And no increase in the health benefits for the next 2 years. What else I asked for? I asked for everything I could ask for.
Now, pay
and class study. But in for the class,
and then I heard in
grades.
Council today, Councilman Hillis did mention to both 911 and to police sworn. Do they think that it's time to do another study? Like, is it time for us to be, if we're saying that we want to be the best in so many words, this is all of what he said. But if we're saying that we want people to follow us, other agencies, then are we paying our people top money? So I got to listen to the rest of that.
Yeah, we're going to listen to that because I can't say nothing for police because police have their own union.
Yeah, they do.
But in my own opinion, as far as E911, the bottom line is everybody needs money. But you need to fix the leadership.
Yeah.
But why y'all keep evading that? You keep evading. You can give somebody money.
That's why you can't be the mayor.
You need money.
That's why.
Leadership.
Miss Lachey says it would be very nice if employees that work during 2020 to 2021 receive hazard pay.
Oh, that's what I asked for too.
Oh, that's what we that's
premium pay. But with premium pay and hazard pay are two different things. So I asked for premium pay to everybody that's coming back in now, that they start getting that $500 extra a month.
Everybody.
That's
everybody.
Premium pay. Now, hazard pay, we got to look at what your job scope is. So if that's something that you're interested in, you all feel you all deserve hazard pay because of your job duties, let us know. Send an email to us and let us know.
And what department you work in. Yes, I watched it. Can we ask for a 10% yearly? We did ask for
increments.
And what else did we ask for?
We discussed the difference between a salary range and increments, because back in the day, you got a 5% increment every year with your evaluation. And Councilman Howard Shook mentioned about that. I gave them the history on how that came about from increments to salary ranges. So we are prepared, as he requested, to give them our idea of what a good evaluation process
And
would
we're
be.
going to work on that.
And we're working on that now.
We'll have it next week.
And we want this citywide.
Yes.
Citywide, because we've gotten far away from the way these evaluations, and HR should be the origin, not the departments, the origin of implementing this and making sure that it gets carried out. And in the event, we're also going to say that if that percentage, they should do a report on evaluations at their presentations, like they do when they do their departmental presentations, and whatever department haven't fulfilled their obligation, they need to be put on blast.
Yes, they do.
Because if you got 80 people in your department, hypothetically, and you only got 70 evaluations, where's your other 10? You didn't meet your goal. So whose fault would that be? Not HR, but HR need to police that. And we also need, we're going to talk about that, setting up a rebuttal committee. I don't know how we're going to name it. So if you disagree with your evaluation, it goes somewhere and you have an opportunity to rebut it.
Yes, yep. To fend
that we don't have it. We don't have that right now. So that's what we're working on, an IMOU with the mayor. What else we got in the chat? Seem very disconnect for the workers. Side note, like Kasim, the last mayor to give a citywide raise. Did he give a citywide raise?
He gave a raise.
He gave them $20,000 fee. I'm mad about that. But I'm glad I wasn't in the news. But whoever got that $25,000 bonus, I'd have been in the news like this. With check. But anyway, so you guys, we are working. We need an out-of-state employment agency to hire for the city. So tired of the friends, family, bedfellows.
Everybody says the same.
Yeah,
thing.
but see, let me say this.
But go ahead.
Our opinion. I don't have a problem with family members working for the city. Okay? Or friends.
As long as they're qualified.
As long as they're qualified and they're not being hired by their friends and family.
Yeah.
And that third party or that outside person, don't know nobody, go by the qualifications, and they don't put them in the same department. But here's the trick. And I'm serious about this. People that lie about who they're related to, and they get found out, because it's kind of hard to find out unless somebody got proof. They need to fire them once they fire out. Not no moving them, fire them. Because you can get married and not use that name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know a lot of people in our union. I didn't know they were husband and wife. Because I think, like, you got 3 people named Ebony Walton
in the city.
3 people in the city named Ebony Walton. But you're not related. And so my thing is, it's hard to tell, but that's something we got to look at. We need to check on that too. But what else we got in the chat room? He said, yes, I agree. So we're looking, thank y'all for bringing all of this up, because believe it or not, we're going to take this back, look at some of y'all comments, try to work it through. Next Tuesday, we're going to keep you abreast of what we're doing with council. I sent an email to Ms. Boone about the watershed situation, about the drivers, and she, we're waiting on.
She was concerned with that.
Yes,
she was much concerned.
I sent an email to Councilman Howard Shook about the evaluations, and he's expecting that soon. And and then we found out that the mayor went to E911 this morning, and I'm asking for a meeting with him to discuss certain areas, especially E911. So we're working. What you got?
I have a text that says it seemed that when the city didn't have as much, paid more. They got all kind of raises. Now with all the technology and everything, the city crime broke and can't give raises.
And technology don't seem to be working.
Nope.
We talked about this the other day in one department that we got, because see, here's my theory, my opinion. This is what I see is happening. We don't have, like we used to have, a person that if you wanted to buy this system, it needed to be vetted through everybody that's going to use that system. You go to these truck shows or outside of Texas and all, everybody flying, and they realize that, I like that. The salesman can sell you good, and you got the power to pin to buy. You buy it and don't even know, and then come to find out, like that milling machine. We ain't gonna go there, But anyway, that $350,000 milling machine was too big for the street, broke down, and it was technology, and nobody knew how to fix it. So they never used it. But anyway, my point is, we need to come back. Fleet needs to take over buying equipment, and then AIM need to take control of buying new technology. But we got people that's great in what they do, but the new people that come in don't like the tenured people to tell them what to do. So they shut them down, and then this is what happens. Then they spend up all our money, and then they leave or get fired. But you done spent millions of dollars, and technology is still not where it needs to be.
Nope.
So we're working on that, people. Now what we got before we get close out here? To have increments again, HR needs to be revamped and have people who knows what they are doing, not cheating. Friends and family need to go. We hear you loud and clear. And so that's why Mr. Shook asked this union to come up with a idea, a suggestion, and simulate to him
what's a good
evaluation. So anybody got suggestions, anything you need us to talk about next week, please email us, text us, and let's get it going on.
Sorry, I'm going to break the day, y'all.
Because she's upset about that camera.
I'm not bothered by the camera no more, Spencer. I'm cooking downstairs. I'm finishing her oxtails.
Okay, well, whatever. It happens in Watershed all the time. Contractors need to go. Okay, that's on one. Contractors, write that down. Talk about that with Ms. Bryan. Yep, contractors need to go. We need to bring the good back to the city. That's what this is about.
That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. So
I want y'all to say goodbye to Ebony for a little while. She's going on vacation in the morning.
4 a.m, I'll be out of here.
She be out of here.
Wheels up with a drink in my hand. Every picture I'm gonna have a cup.
Don't put it on Facebook.
I don't put it on Facebook. But every picture
y'all be flying over Bermuda Triangle.
As we bring this show to an end.
Let's pray for a safe journey for Ebony and your partner in crime. And let's pray for that they have a safe journey, have a good time, and that they will return safe and sound, so that we could be back to you on Tuesday.
I'll be ready to go.
And she'll be
I still got some more shopping to do.
She been shopping all for the whole week.
I'm so tired.
Ain't going but 3 days. What good Lord. Yeah, okay. All right. See, y'all, I got a duffel bag, right? A little small duffel bag. Roll up 2 jeans. Pair of tennis shoes. Only thing I got multiple of is my little lady things. That's it. I can double wear them jeans and just have about 5 different shirts. I'm good.
No.
I'm good. If I need something else, I go shop when I get there. No. Anyway, what we got? The funds are there. Is just being given to the top heavy department or the actual hardworking individual are forced. And we've talked on that, KT. Yes, we have.
Yes, we did.
So listen, guys, thank you all for checking in. We apologize we're late. But as we bring today's show to an end, we anticipate that we've been a beacon of hope to you all and entertaining to you all, quack, quack, and have been able to shed light on all things in the city to you that are listening. And we thank you for tuning in to our Radio Connections with Pace, where it all comes together for you. And tune in next week as we will continue to fight the good fight and be a part of bringing the good back to the city of Atlanta for you. You're welcome to share this episode.
I was finna read this last comment.
Go ahead.
I would like a citywide employee appreciation day or something. We depend on departmental budget. They can use departmental budget for that. Okay. And thank you for the safe travels. Yeah.
Now you done bought. I was getting ready to end. Now you done bought me up to something else. Let me tell you this. What you talking about right there? Who said that? Nikki. Is that vending fund, and we're gonna talk about that next week. That vending machine. See, now you done open up my mind and my brain can of worms.
Oh, look at this email.
Hold on, let me get this thought out. That vending machine all throughout the city, where y'all drop that money in there and get them coats and chips and all of that. A percentage of that is supposed to go back to the city employees fund. What happened to it? Where is it at? Is it still going on? Or who's watching it? I'll be quiet. Just my opinion.
Then I got a text say, I can't understand how the city brings a company from another city to assess our sidewalks when we have qualified people.
And that's the way we see it. And we're going to talk about that at our next council meeting, at the finance exec meeting. So everything that y'all sending us, we're going to look into that. And at our next finance exec meeting that we attend, we got you.
We're going to talk about it. So we got to go, though, y'all. We got to go. Don't be left in the dark. Join Radio Connections with Pace, where it all comes together. Stay up to date on city news. If you are not a member of this elite organization,
please
Pace,
join.
Professional Association for City Employees, join now. By sending us an electronic email, we can give you the application through the email, everything. And is he trying to come back on?
No, he's just waiting. He just waiting.
Oh. Your member dues are $16 per pay period. Trust me, it is the best $16 that you're going to spend. Trust me.
And $50 every time you bring a new member in.
$50 every time you bring a new member in.
We won't tell how much you got.
Sure, well, because that's what I'm going on this trip with. Again, we thank you for listening to Radio Connections with Pace, where it all comes together. Next week, I have a little more life. I'll be rested. I'll be coming back from vacation and alive, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, he said, yeah, because you sitting over here like a bump on the log.
I know.
Get on down there and get my oxtails ready. That's what you do.
I'm so sorry.
Bye, everybody. Have a nice
later.
week. Be safe. Wear your mask.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and